I'll go off camera.
I want to leap over buildings, want to fly over the shores, save the people from the villains, catch the crooks who rob the stores, write my name upon the sky, and when you call me, I'll be there, faster than a lightning flash, rushing through the cool night air. So start ignition, count to 0. I just wanna be a superhero. Thoughts, emotions swirl. I wanna be the man that saves the world, yeah. The world is full of super problems, so we made up a Superman, but he is just imaginary. And here we stand without a plan, with new ideas and innovation. Man still cannot tame creation, and though I'm told I'll never fly, that doesn't mean that I won't try. So start ignition, count to 0. I just wanna be a superhero. With fearless thoughts, emotions swirl, I wanna be.
Alright guys, sorry for being half an hour late. It's supposed to be Gooch and Rel, but Rel has Oxfam, Xbox, and Gooch has a life. So Rel is here somewhere in the cloud. Rel?
Hello everyone. So yeah, basically just to summarise the situation that we have right now, Gooch is on that social time. All of the commentators are unavailable, so they were like, God, we just need anyone, let's just get Rel. And I've tried my best to get on, but the wireless in my house is completely gone. I cannot get it working at all. So Melmoth's taking this. Melmoth's going to be the lead commentator, and I'm going to try and watch this on stream, so I'm going to be 20 seconds behind, so I won't be commentating on the actual gameplay, but yeah, I am going to be here. Oh wait, I can go on cam, can't I? Of course.
Yeah, come on cam, say hello.
There we go. Hey guys. How's it going? Rel here. So, wow, what is that room? You've got Gooch above you, just so you know. You are actually an imposter Gooch at the moment.
I'm in Tokyo.
Are you actually? No, you're not.
No,
as if I just took that seriously as well. As if I just genuinely believe what you said. Deary me. So yeah, this is going to be TCM versus Apex.Dom, which is quite a highly anticipated game. This is two UK teams, which is something that we haven't seen for a while. It's both been international American versus European teams so far, so there should be no big complaints about connection, and I'm expecting a really good game.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know, I think TCM were the form team, I thought, going into this, but who knows, after last night Collapse beating Prophecy, albeit Prophecy underprepared, still, who knows. I think we're about to jump straight in, I believe. What's your prediction? What do you think is going to happen?
I'm edging towards TCM on this. I just wanted to go back as well, like you said, about Collapse, who seem to absolutely be storming everything. They beat Prophecy 3-0. There was a valid excuse for that. My brother's just walked in. There was kind of a bit of an excuse for that. I think they'd all been out watching the England game and hadn't been practicing at all. Phil's just staring at me. Commentating. But yeah, and apparently Shane was drunk. I don't know how true that is. But then they went on to play NYP, and then due to host booting issues, that game had to be postponed, which was a little bit of a shame. I think we all know who the host booter is, so I'm sure he will get his comeuppance. But nevertheless, I'm going for TCM for this one.
It looks like we've got an out of memory 5 error from the host, so after restart. There was an update out today that seems to fix things.
To X Fallout TVX, I sent you a message on Xbox Live. I don't know if you caught the start of it, but the problem I'm having at the moment is I actually cannot connect to Xbox Live. My wireless is completely gone. I have no idea why. Like, I've tried everything to fix it, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. A few people are putting Benson in the chat. I don't know if Benson's available at all, but yeah, I don't know. But me and Melmoth are going to be riding this one out, I think.
Yeah, guys, it's a night of technical head cheese. It's a bit of a joke, to be honest, but now I can't even get into the server, and I believe they've started, so we're on fire, really.
So this isn't going as planned. But yeah, two top teams here. Like I say, it's the 6 hand-picked teams internationally that have been decided by yours truly, Melmoth, as the better teams. Of course, there were some substitutions that had to be made due to teams dropping out. I think Anti lost all of their games in their group now. They've played all of theirs, I believe.
Yeah, correct, yeah.
And in the NYP group, obviously I'm more familiar with that, with me being part of NYP. If NYP beat Collapse, then NYP and Collapse advance. If Collapse beat NYP, then Collapse and Prophecy advance. I do know that. So we're just trying to get an invite on my screen there. I don't know how far ahead you are.
I don't know what's going on. I think there's been an update going out and we're getting this memory 5 issue. I need to quickly fix that, which is not ideal. We'll quickly play an advert and we'll come straight back with the game.
Hi there, I'm Stuart from the Warped Gaming League, and today I'm going to do a review for the Soundblaster Recon 3D Omega Wireless. It comes in two parts. Firstly, the Recon 3D unit itself, which is basically an external USB sound card with the latest creative technology that will work on the PS3, the Xbox, the Mac and the PC. It will work wirelessly with this headset, which is the Creative Tactic 3D Omega Wireless. Been using this for about a month now, and I can honestly say this is the best headset I've used for gaming, especially across any platform. The headsets are really comfortable. They've got cushioned earpieces, they've got 50mm drivers, and the mic quality, which is also detachable, is very, very good. I highly recommend this product because you know, you can use it for a multitude of things, whether it being gaming on a console, gaming on the PC, listening to music, watching movies, and the software that comes with it. You can basically tweak to, you know, if you're watching a movie, you can increase vocals, or you can decrease bass or increase bass. You can literally do everything. Anyway, I hope you found this helpful. Stuart from the Warped Gaming League, signing out.
Alright guys, we are back now. We do apologise about those few issues. We've jumped on board with Dominance. We're on board now with Black, and we are taking part in Lockdown CTF. It's obviously the best of 5 tonight. Quite straightforward. Dominance win, they go through with TCM. If TCM win, Dominance go home. Wonderbread taking down a quick kill there, covering Art. Well, how do you think they're going to play these games?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're actually watching Apex Dominance at the moment, and what you've got to remember is they are on the more difficult side of this map, so you can imagine they're going to be playing quite conservatively. You know, Mac's just going to be holding the back of the map here. He's going to take it really, really slow with this ACR, and, you know, I don't want to call them campers because, for a start, they're not, but they are a fairly defensive team on the whole, so I think this is probably going to be quite a slow round for Apex Dominance.
Yeah, I would agree. As probably already be seen by the way they're setting up and standing around their flag.
I mean,
sorry, on you go.
Yeah, I was going to say what they're probably going to be trying is pushing down this left-hand side. I'm actually watching Black. You've got to appreciate the stream. For those just joining us, I am 20 seconds behind. I don't actually have my Xbox on at the moment. I'm having major technical issues, but Black's just hanging around the area. He's not really advancing much at all. Flux has taken this flag and was on a run, but he did get shut out by Black, and it's just going to get returned. And it's this type of thing that we're going to see Black and Mac just staying right back with those ACRs. Not really much aggression from them. It is going to be Wonder who's going to be making these big pushes, and Hammers will be moving up with him with that ACR.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what's going to happen pretty much for the whole of this half, I would imagine. And then I would imagine Dominance will try and get a flag early in the start of the next half.
So, just so I can try and gauge exactly how far behind I am, because it's incredibly hard to sort of commentate on exactly what's happening when. What time does it say on your screen right now?
2:55.
2:55, okay, so it's 10 seconds that we're on at the moment.
We do have good news. Gooch will be here in 10 minutes, guys, so we'll get this show
fantastic.
A bit more professional. We're sorry we got caught in the hop tonight. It's all been a bit of a mess with the England game last night, so hope you can bear with us.
Yeah.
Wonderbread has taken a capture for Dominance, and
wow,
Dominance
so
take a 1-0 lead. What would you do in this?
So this is actually... No, I mean, I was going to say this is actually really, really good for Dominance. As we said before, they are on the harder side at the moment. So, if anything, they'd be happy with a 0-0 draw. And you know what? They could be happy just going one flag down. So for them to actually take the first flag, they should just defend this. If this was a fully competitive game, you know, with prizes at the end of it, as this is, you know, I'd expect nothing less of them to pretty much camp the rest of this round out.
Do you not think 2 minutes to go, though, it's a bit early to camp, and you have that risk that if you do make a mistake, it's hard to get back? But like you say, it is the harder side.
Yeah, it definitely is, and even though Mac has been taking those corners, as we just saw then in top art, I'm not expecting them all to just be sat in the back corner. I think some passive aggression might be in play, so that they're still moving up, but not actually going for the flag captures, just trying to hold off the pushes. You know, they don't want to congregate too far around the flag, or they will eventually get overrun by TCM, because let's not forget, TCM are a top team. They're very capable of taking this back, and with 1 minute 40 left on the clock from what I can see.
We do have a situation now where there's only one left alive for Dominance.
So
Spawn should be back. A great grenade there by Mac, and the spawns have recovered now, so everything should be fine. And yeah, we've got a minute and 20 seconds to go. I think it looks like Dominance will hold on here.
I mean, the important thing is for Dominance, as soon as they spawn, they just need to be getting those stuns, them Semtexes right over this balcony that Mac's in, you know, just to stop anyone getting on that flag. Even if it's not been pulled, if there's just a continuous stream of stuns, it's just going to cease any sort of attack from TCM, and it's just going to prevent them getting back into this game. They're 1-0 down, and they're on the better side at the moment, so TCM have a really big uphill climb to make.
Yeah, I think you're bang on there, and it looks like, almost looks like TCM are now starting to pull back a bit and maybe preparing for the next round here. It looks like Dominance are fully set up around the flag. There's no real threat coming forward. Just over 30 seconds left in the clock. I fully expect this to end up 1-0.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a really good result for Dominance. But you know what? We keep banging on about this being the easy side. Let's not forget the fact that TCM could do the exact same, if not better. It's not definitive that if a team does win this side, then they're going to outright win the match by any means at all. I mean, Black did go down in that corner and open things up. On my screen, Mac's also gone down. So there is a good opportunity for TCM to actually equalise.
Wonderbread has taken the flag carrier down, taken his own flag. Didn't try and return the flag. It looks like he's probably going to hold out for the last few seconds. That was a big scare there for Dominance, but they managed to get away with it. So we go first half finish 1-0 to
Dominance there. Yep, really good play, good stuff from the Apex Dominance lineup, and you know, I can only expect this to continue. TCM did seem to struggle a little bit there, and I would expect better from them, but you know what, this is just a first round in a best of 5, so they could just be warming up. You know, everyone has a bit of a rough first game. We don't know the situation. Apex Dominance could have been scrimming for a while, but in any case, we've switched over the spawns, and we're going to see what's going on for
Jake
TCM.
Gets the early kill on Toby and goes to push across. I imagine he's going to go through zigzag here, but quickly taken down by Mac. And Dominance have repelled the early attack from TCM.
Yeah, it's.
I think I'm actually is going for a quick pull.
Oh, he could be on something here, but it's actually funny. I think I must be about 30 seconds behind because yeah, it's really weird. In any case, you know, this is actually looking better and better for Apex Dominance as time goes by. Just seem to be storming over TCM at the moment, and TCM just finding it really difficult to get into this game.
It looks like that is now a 2-0 lead about to happen. Wonderbread takes down Jake and is indeed 2-0 lead.
Yeah, really good, and this is going to continue.
Rich has now taken the flag. Stunned as he tried to go down corridor, and Dominance have set up once again. Jake now looks like he's going to come straight down corridor. Flux is taken down too. Wonderbread repels Flux as Jake moves end of corridor. Takes down Wonderbread, who was sitting in the corner, and that's another attack finished.
Yep, and again, it seems to be all the time that it's Apex Dominance that are making these attacks. TCM are trying to do what they can, but they just always seem to be on the defense. They don't seem to be able to really break out of that spawn and make these big pushes. I mean, we're looking at Rich now, who's an SMG player, and he's not even being able to get out of top art. He's having to defend, and he's having to sit back, and when you're 2 flags down with not much time left on the clock relative to the full 10 minutes, it's just going to be so difficult.
Yeah, I think exactly. I agree exactly what you're saying there. We've got good news. We're about to add Gucci to the call, so we should.
Fingers crossed. Waiting for the big gooch. The call has been answered, but there is no mic. Oh, we're waiting. We hear the rustling of the microphone.
Alright guys, we now have a comedy team here. Gooch and Rao. Gooch will get you in the game at any second now. We're currently 2-1 to Dominance, first map. 2.5 minutes to go.
Gooch, you are going to have to go. It's TCM versus Apex Dominance. You're going to have to go in here, Gooch, because let me just summarise what's been happening. My my wireless internet is completely gone, so I cannot actually see the game I'm trying to commentate off stream, which is of course about 20 to 30 seconds behind and impossible. So I'm hoping you're going to be able to save the day on the stream here, Gooch.
And so it's 2-1 on maps?
2-1 on score. This is the first map.
Oh, okay. Terrific, so I've barely missed anything. See, so it was worthwhile me breaking speed limits.
Are you actually in the game now, Gooch? Have you managed to get up?
Joining.
Okay, don't worry. Me and Melmoth have got this for the rest of the game. I mean, we have got 133 viewers watching this. This is, of course, part of the WGL tournament. Up to, well, there's $300,000 worth of cash prizes, which will be split.
300,000. That's quite extravagant.
God, in my dreams. I'm just trying to trick Melmoth there to give everyone a little bit extra cash. Didn't quite work. But yeah, $3,000, $2,000 to the first placing team, $1,000 to second place. So big money for a free-to-play tournament. And as we've seen so far in this game, Apex Dominance looking set to take it. The first map is now 3-1 overall in flags to Apex Dominance.
Fantastic. I am literally joining the game session as we speak, and then I will be in, of course, capture the flag on lockdown. How long is left of the game, roughly?
Just over a minute to go. It's currently exactly 1 minute to go now. It's 3-1 to Dominance. Dominance are on the easier side to defend, so I would be very surprised if they were to lose this now.
Okay, so I am on board with Jake.
Yep, that's who we are indeed with.
Fantastic. Right, so on board with Jake now. He's going to push towards that flag that he was actually going to try and take, but Black picking up the nice kill on him and does get that flag returned. So they are 2 flags down, did you say?
Yeah, it's currently 3-1. 3-1 Dominance, 30 seconds to go.
We are going to need to see a back-to-back relay now for them to even get into this. That flag does need to be getting pulled right about now, so it's not looking like that is going to happen. So it is actually going to be Dominance that take the first map in this best of 5 series.
Best of 5 series, that is indeed.
Brilliant. See, it's like I knew all along.
I don't know when to make my departure here. I'm just kind of trying to politely leave the call, but I'm waiting for the right moment to do it.
So basically what is happening, your internet's not allowing you to get in the game?
No, do you know what? I'm just gonna stay. I'm just gonna chill, hang out with you guys, see what's going on. But I'll let you two commentate, and then I'll just chip in with completely irrelevant, off-topic things that people don't want to hear.
But you can come in with all the facts and figures about the tournament that you are researching online.
Yeah.
www.wgl.co.uk.
I think one thing should be pointed out. If Apex.Dom win 3-2, 3-1, or even 3-0, TCM and Apex Dominance go through at the expense of Tech.
Ooh.
Okay, so really TCM could effectively let Dominance have this so that they go through. I mean, of course,
effectively.
That's not what is going to happen, of course, but it effectively could.
But you've got that type of end of season situation where one team's already won the league. Doesn't really make a difference. A dead rubber to them, basically. Will the motivation be the same? That is the issue we have here.
Are we on the week 3 maps? Yes, we would be, wouldn't we?
Indeed, yep.
So capture the flag lockdown, S&D Carbon, capture the flag on Bootleg, S&D Seatown, and capture the flag on Dome is the map list that we are going to be seeing here tonight. And of course, Dominance are currently 1-0 in the lead.
Yeah, Dominance are 1-0 in the lead.
I've just realised I've just turned around and looked at the stream and it's still got me on there. I was just like trying to get my laptop wireless working to see if anything's happening, but it's not, unfortunately. I am here though. As you can see, Gooch, I don't know if you've got the stream up, but not only has Melmoth changed his name to Gooch, but he's actually in Japan at the moment.
Tokyo,
which is,
mate. That's how we do it.
Tokyo, so he's commentating from the other side of the world, pretty much. So it's dedication.
Here we are, straight underway with Carbon. We'll go on the attacking side first. Gooch, you take the lead.
Okay, so we're going on the attacking side first, which is, of course, bottom. So we will be on board with TCM first of all. I'm going to get on board with Rich, who has got that ACR. Hammers has took the bomb and is looking like he's going to be running down that right-hand side, accompanied by Rich in the middle. Rich just instantly having a look straight down that middle. His teammate Jake has just been taken down with a barrel explosion from Mac. Has seen gunfire, but Mac with a nice 2-piece there to take out Rich as well. Hammers knows exactly where he is, but not going to be able to get that kill in quick succession. Just going to cook a grenade on in there. He is actually using the grenade and smoke, which isn't exactly something that we do see every day over here on the European circuit. I think the Americans do actually use it quite frequently, but Flux taking down Max, so that is the person that did have 2 kills for Dominance, has been taken down. Hammers has seen the player as well. Toby has taken down Flux before Hammers could take up the kill.
And Hammers on a 1v3, I believe.
Yes, it was. He has, of course, taken down the first player, which was Toby, so now leaving him to take out Wunder and Black. Just going to circulate around his own spawn, waiting for any of them to push him, although I don't think, to be honest, that they would actually risk that in such a high reward tournament. I think they want to make sure that every round will actually count. Oh, Hammer's taken down Black there, so now he's just left 1 versus 1 against Wunder. Of course, Wunder renowned for his SMG skills at close range. Hammers has got that ACR, so if at any sort of range whatsoever, I would have thought that Hammers would actually take this, but of course he is on the attack. Me and Rel have often thought in the past attacking when one-on-one is actually easier. However, to be honest, Wunder could be at either one of these bombs. Hammers using Scavenger has just picked up a bit of ammo, so if Wunder's anywhere near, will have heard that.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of them things, when you've got the bomb, it's a 50-50 option, but if you are defending and it's 1 versus 1, you pretty much have to decide either A or B and just sit at it, which allows the attacker to actually rotate around the map wherever they want and try and find him, or just take that 50-50 gamble and go for a bomb. So statistically, I always think the odds are in the attacker's favour in that situation.
Yeah, Hammers is getting this bomb down now. With 25 seconds left on that clock, that is going to be reset now to 45, as Hammers has not moved far away. He has seen the player coming towards him. That is a 1 versus 3 for Hammers. Has managed to take down Wunder to actually complete that 1 versus 3. Took out Toby, took out Black, got the bomb plant, and then took out Wunder as well. Despite Wunder landing heavy shots onto Hammers before he was able to do so, did have the cover of the bomb to ensure that that clutch was made, and that was a great start from Hammers to keep TCM alive in this search and destroy. So going to flick over now and get on board with the other attacking side. This time it is Dominance. I'm going to go on board with the bomb carrier this time, which is Wunder, and of course he is using that SMG himself as well, actually using the frag and smoke combination. Interesting to see here, he has just done that little hop, skip and a jump onto the skip, seeing if he could see anybody down that left hand side. Nobody there. Got a good angle onto the middle map as well, not seeing anybody in that A building. Mac has got the aerial advantage, giving Wunder some support. Chuck the grenade into the B bomb, does manage to take down Flux. Wunder also clearing it out with another grenade. Mac having a hugely good game so far, 4-1 in this second round.
We'll jump on board with Hammers.
You want to go on board with Hammers?
He's the last alive.
Yes, do that. Hammers again in the clutch position. Not going to be able to do much from there though. Of course he has got 2 bombs to defend, not anywhere either of them. 1 versus 4, takes down the Mac. Left 1 versus 3 now, but has been taken down by Toby. No clutch for you this time, Hammers, as it goes 1 apiece now between the 2 sides.
Interesting to see both attacking sides won early.
Yes, the defence has been broken from either side now. Just having a quick look in the stream chat. I've just tuned into the stream, guys. I've just this second got home myself, so I do apologise. The Collapse versus MYP, I don't think that's getting played tonight. When's that being played?
Basically, because of the host boom it's went on last night, the game is currently 2-1 to Collapse, and it will be finished before next Tuesday in private, I'm afraid, guys, simply because of one player in our communities out there to wreck it for everyone. So we'll do that one behind closed doors, unfortunately. We will record it and get it up on the YouTube channel, but that's as good as it's going to be.
Yep, so make sure that you are subscribed to this channel to not miss the footage of that game. Like Melmar said, it will be played behind closed doors just to make sure that nobody can actually ruin it. So we do apologise for that. Like we say, we will get all of the action uploaded to YouTube anyway. Hammer's going for a plant now, but does manage to drop that bomb and take out Wunder. So that is 2-1 into the lead for TCM. They are currently losing 1-0 overall. Dominance took the first map off them, which was Capture the Flag on lockdown. Going to get on board with the attacking side this time, of course, at Dominance, seeing if they can break the defence yet again. Interesting to see all 3 defences have been broken so far. I'm going to go on board with Mac, who's having what was originally a great start, now 4-3, but still topping his leaderboard. So going to get on board with him. He has got that ATR in his hand, jumping up onto the banister just to try and get a better look out towards that left-hand side. Black picking up the first kill. Not sure what Mac's trying to do there. Is there a nice little spot that you can sit on and look through that window? Probably so. But now he's just circulating this bottom middle building, trying to get a good angle, seeing if you can see anybody who may actually push out. Is accompanied by Toby in that bottom building. Black has taken down Hammers now. There we go. Mac is impressed finally with that spot. That's actually a very interesting spot. You can see straight down towards that A-bomb, which will be the doorway from which the spawn actually leads to the A-bomb. So nice little cheeky spot for all of you guys to learn. Black has taken down 2 already this round, which does leave Rich and Jake to take down Mac, Toby, Black and Wonder. Black,
jump on board with.
Yep, go on board with Rich. Black's had a great round so far. He's taken down 3, but now Rich has made Wonder drop that bomb. Goes for a second kill as well. 2-piece there. He has taken down Black, who's having a storming round. Black had already taken down 3 in this round, so now Rich, straight to answer back, is being shot from various different angles now. Knows there's one in that B-bomb. He has got the ACR. Knows there's one on his left as well. Left 1 versus 2 after previously being in a 1 versus 4 situation. This could be a great clutch for Rich. Doesn't manage to land any bullets on Toby, who was on that head glitch behind the stairs. And that means yet again the defense is broken, and this has leveled things up. 2 apiece.
And what do you think of both these teams? I mean, we just saw the capture the flag there, Gucci, with Apex Dominance actually fairly comfortably winning it. I don't know if you think one of these is a better search and destroy team than the other. We've not really much to gauge off at the moment, but the individual players, who do you think should be winning this search and destroy?
Well, to be honest, if you look at things, I often think that Dominance lineup does actually get underrated, despite Mac and Toby both being so highly achieved in the Call of Duty LAN front. Black as well, you can't take nothing away from him. Wonder so experienced as well. But to be honest, TCM, I don't know if this is just myself personally, they always seem to get more favoured than this lineup. But like I say, Toby, Mac, both really highly achieved in the Call of Duty world, especially at LAN events, that you shouldn't actually count them out. But again, TCM are regarded highly within our Call of Duty scene over here in Europe. I think, was that a politician's answer, by the way? Did I even answer the question?
I think that was really good, Gucci. You tactically avoided that.
Yeah.
Just to point out to the people in the stream, I just saw a few comments regarding me. Why aren't I commenting? I can't actually see the stream at the moment, so I'm more here just as a guest, just chipping in now and then. It's actually Gucci and Melmoth on the comms tonight, but I just wanted to hang around and try and put them off as much as possible.
I've not actually experienced a Scottish commentator in the Call of Duty scene so far, so it's interesting to have.
Especially a Scottish commentator that doesn't actually know much about call-outs, positions, match, gun skill, general gameplay.
One that doesn't actually know anything about the scene is what you're saying.
I so want to like insert some joke about like Revan or Tony or something here, but I think people might take it seriously, so I'm just not gonna. Oh well, that's okay. So yeah, I mean, like I was saying to the people in the stream, I can't actually see the stream at the moment. I mean, I'm trying to watch it on the actual YouTube channel, but of course it's like 30 seconds to a minute behind, so it's impossible for me to commentate, but I'm just kind of chilling.
Hammers takes down Black.
That was nice there, with only 25 seconds left on that clock. TCM are going to have to do something. Wonder is left alive. Hammers has spotted him already. Pulls out his Magnum, even though he's got ammo left in that ACR. Just going to push out now. 16 seconds left on that clock. Needs to go for that kill. Jake does manage to take out Wonder. And once again, the defense has been broken. Both teams actually having trouble winning the defensive side now.
Not a solitary defensive round held.
Yeah. The defensive side has actually been broken every time so far, 5 times in a row. This is going to actually leave to see whether TCM can actually win their defense. If they do win their defense, it will mean that they are victorious. I'm going to get on board with Toby, I think. He's down this right-hand side at the minute using the ACR, looking into the A building, has seen stuns flown over and has been stunned himself. Just tried to chuck a couple to give him some breathing space just to get any pushes off him. Mac taking down Jake in the middle map. Mac's having such a good game, I would have thought, to be honest. The way he's just managing to pick out all of the first blood kills, with the exception of the round where Black managed to take down the first 3 of TCM. He's doing ever so well just to get the ball rolling in every search and destroy round. What would you agree, Rel, that Toby and Mac are somewhat underrated?
I mean, the thing is, they probably are the most underrated players at the moment. People do rate them, though. That's the thing. It's not like people actually think they're rubbish. People know that they're good, but because they're not that active in the scene, well, they are active, but you know, they don't make a name for themselves on the forums by I don't know, trash talking or whatever. They just kind of come to LAN, get on with it, beat everyone, and take home the titles. I mean, Mac is the most achieved DGL player out of anyone. He's come first. He's come. I think he's come first, top 5 every time. I think he's come top 3 every single time at LAN.
Yeah, he's always
every single EGL. Yeah, every single EGL has been top 3.
So TCM are the attacking round here.
The attacking round on the final round of the map. 3-3 tied up here. I'm going to go on board with Flux. He's looking like he wants to penetrate down this left-hand side using that PP90, which will be so effective if he does manage to get somebody at close range. Hammers and Jake taking down the first 2 kills. That was Toby and Mac. Flux going to push into that B-bomb building. Does take out Wonder. So now we are going to have to get on board with Black, who's stuck in a very tricky situation. 1 versus 4 against TCM. Black's going to push up through that middle now. Just going to try and suss out any of the TCM players. Just take out Rich. That B-bomb has gone down. He's left himself 1 versus 3. 3 players left to take out now. Hammers, Jake and Flux with a bomb to defuse as well. 35 seconds left on that clock. Black has seen a player middle map. Goes for the car bomb. Does manage to take down Jake. Goes for a third as well. Knifes, but knifes over Flux. That was so unlucky there from Black. He came head on head with Flux. Flux just drop shot it down using that PP90 at the close range and takes him down in the sandals. Nice play there from Flux, and that does mean that TCM are victorious, and that levels things up 1-1 on each map now.
Well, it certainly does, and you know what, I did expect this to be a fairly close game, if I'm being honest with you. I did think that TCM were actually going to edge this, and I was quite surprised after that first game. But you know what, like we've said about Apex, Toby and Mac especially have played together for so long now, but so have the TCM lineup. These are 2 well-knit groups of people who are actually playing competitively here, and it's really hard to distinguish between them. Search and destroy you can't gauge much off, so you know what, I'm still thinking that TCM can bring this back, even though I do think Apex are outplaying them at the moment.
Well, it is currently tied 1 apiece. Going to go on to the second capture the flag map, which is Bootleg. Quite an often AR dominated map. You often just need the AR slaying ability, and then of course that will just mean that the SMG players can run riot. Now, this TCM lineup, this exact lineup, is renowned for its Slayer work. How strong will they be on this Bootleg?
No, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, Bootleg is what I consider to be one of the better CTF maps. So if there's...
we will go on the top side.
Let's go top. But yeah, I do consider it to be one of the better Bootleg maps. Of course no map is symmetrical, but I think this is the closest that you're ever going to get to it. So this really doesn't have one spawn that's very heavily favoured like we see on something like Lockdown. Instead, this is fairly balanced either side, so if one team goes down quite a lot on one side, then you know you can usually expect them to end up losing.
Yeah, definitely, and that is, to be honest, one of those things, especially like you say, Rel, with this being the most symmetrical map. If you were to draw a horizontal line directly down the middle of the map, you would generally find that it is fairly symmetrical. I think, to be honest, now the side that dominance are actually on is the weaker side of the 2, meaning that TCM should effectively have the stronger side. Mac trying to push into the enemy spawn now, not managing to pick up the 2-piece, does get taken down by Jake, and that means that it is all reset, and that will enable TCM to push out, but not with maybe throwing stuns down that left-hand side, followed by the grenade taking out Rich. Goes for the 2-piece, takes out Jake as well, going to push back towards this top platform area, just going to sit in a corner now just to regain some health. Realises that Hammers has already got past, does see him sat in that corner, but knows the flag is going to be pulled as well. Sees 2 on his screen, manages to take out 1, which was Hammers, but Flux takes down Toby, is pulling that flag as well. Wonder is in the TCM spawn trying to pull that flag away. Mac is just going to sit middle map, knows that that will provide Wonder with some cover, but no, Wonder's been taken down. Choke shot there from Mac as well, looking like that flag's going to be returned. Yes, it has been. Mac going to push down onto this flag, does need to stop this flag capture, is the only one near to do so. Flux captures that flag, taking down the Mac in the process, and now that does leave TCM 1-0 into the lead. They are on the better side though, remember.
Well, not bad at all from TCM, so you know it's a great start for them. They should be able to continue this form. We've discussed the fact that we don't believe one spawn is heavily biased, so you know this is a distinctive lead for them. It's not like you can say they have the easier side, and I do feel that TCM are actually getting back into this game now. They lost the first map, they've won the search and destroy, and perhaps things are just warming up for them.
Yeah, while you were talking there, well, actually, TCM actually went 4 down, but unfortunately all of the Dominance players were actually around their own flag, so unable to capitalise on that. They have all pushed down, of course, to watch the relevant spawning areas, but I think by the time they even got down there, TCM had already spawned. They were actually that far back defending their flag. Mac just sat in the corner there, takes down Jake, but gets shut down by Flux as he attempted to go for the second kill. Wonder now just sat bottom middle, does come head on head with Hammers, getting the better of him with that PP90 shot. Just going to lie down and look up to the top platform area. Look at the top of the stairs, top grill, seeing if anybody's trying to push round. Does manage to take down Jake as he ran forwards through that bottom middle, and now Wonder trying to get behind the player that will have been called out, which was Rich. Now he's going to push down towards his left hand side, try and pick them off as they spawn down the roadside, but no, Hammers has spawned back of the flag and does manage to catch Wonder off guard there. Mac now just sat waiting, just to pounce like a cobra on the TCM flag. Interesting to see him actually using the red dot sight on the MP7. That's not something that we do actually see used that often. It's a combination that I used to use when I used to play quite a lot. Now I opt for just the iron sight on that gun whenever I do actually play. But when I went to Reflex GT7, which was the only LAN that I've actually played at, or the only gun that I used throughout the whole event was an MP7 red dot. Of course, didn't work out too great. I played 27th, but still, that was the only gun I used. Mac taking down Jake there, Flux taking down Toby. Kills just being exchanged between the two sides, but TCM are currently in the lead. Mac trying to make some sort of forward push, but not actually doing anything good. Kills just getting shut down each time they actually attempt to push up, and this of course does play better for TCM, but I feel that they are somewhat wasting the better side. I mean, this is one of them sides where you would potentially hopefully like to be capturing 3, 4, maybe 5 flags if possible. I mean, of course Dominance are a highly skilled lineup, and to ever lose a flag side by 5 would be absolutely incredible play from the attacking team, which TCM now have got 3 down. The Mac left last alive, does stun over and nade the flag, does manage to take down Jake who was pulling that, so that will have just bought his team some time as they are all off the spawn, hoping to get down towards that flag. Black just watching that now, doing a bit of pre-spray through the market, trying to shut down anybody pushing on. Rich and Hammers have taken down kills. Mac off the spawn to attempt to shut that flag capture down once again. He started the defense, he will finish it now. He's taken down 2, but Hammers and Jake are going for a very late flag capture. Hammers taking down another kill. Toby is left middle map. This flag is being run through the middle, but no, Flux is there and it's looking like this is going to go in, and it will be 2-0 to TCM. There it is, the flag was captured with 3 seconds left on that clock. 2-0 to TCM on that side, which means it is all for Dominance to do. If we just bring up the back button there, Hammers going 14-8, huge slaying ability from Hammers. Jake with 10 kills, flag captures as well. Flux with a flag capture, 9 kills. Then if we bring up the Dominance score, nobody particularly really having a really bad game. Toby is suffering a little bit, but you can't really take too much away from it because, of course, the slaying ability of Hammers does speak volumes. Mac topping his leaderboard with 10 kills. Having a good game is Mac. I think after watching him play the remainder of the capture the flag lockdown that I did see, of course Dominance were victorious on that. He was top of the leaderboard on the search and destroy for his team, and now he is top on the capture the flag. Nice 2-piece there from Jake taking down Wonder and Mac himself, and now they are going to attempt to push and capture a flag on the bad side. Ah, cheers Bembo. At Link_King Benson has just said, hey Gooch, doing a great job as usual, thank you for your support, do appreciate it. But now Hammers are going to push onto that enemy flag, trying to pull that away. Has weakened somebody at the back, does take down Black. Wonder pushes through and takes him out, but Flux there to take him out as well. Knows that there will be players spawning around him. Jake going to push this left hand side, this cage side where the A-bomb would usually be if this was search and destroy, and going to opt to nade over, and a slight bit of lag there I think actually meant that he almost stunned himself. Did manage to pick up a hit marker. Hammers and Flux taking down Wonder and Toby off the spawn. Jake sees 2, gets 1, pulls the flag away. That is in the hands of Flux though, his teammate. Rich does manage to take down 2 on the spawn. Hammers as well taking down Black. That is 3 down for Dominance. Rich taking down Mac as well. So now that is 4 down. Jake going to try and do something off the spawn. Potentially go for a relay. Has been shot as soon as they spawn. Does manage to take down 2. That wasn't Hammers himself. But 2 were taken down. No relay was actually enabled. However, they are currently 3-0 in the lead, so I don't think they'll be too worried about that. 3 minutes left on that clock. Not a huge amount for Dominance to actually come back from, but I think the way TCM are actually playing, it is going to be very hard for them to do anything. Like I said, the slaying work really does speak for itself on a map like this, and that is why I feel TCM are capitalising so well. Hammers turn on Toby and pulling the flag away now. Flux down the Mac as well, and Hammers just opting to run it all the way over the platform side and see how he can do this. Has seen a player in the middle, does take out Wonder, now going to advance on towards that flag, knows that there might still be 1 left around that flag, but I think he had the security of his teammates flushing all of the Dominance players out of that area, and this is a very, very, very heavily sided TCM kill feed. How you finding the game, Rel? You watching it on stream like everybody else? How you thinking?
I've been flicking back and two. I'll be honest, Gooch. It's just it's so hard because I do really want to commentate it, but if you've ever tried to commentate a game that's 30, 40 seconds behind, it is impossible. But you know what? I think TCM are actually coming out of the shell a little bit here. We saw them really struggle in that first game against Apex Dominance, and I was kind of doubting my first prediction where I thought Apex Dominance would just crumble to TCM. But you know what? We're seeing a lot stronger side here. I do think TCM always tend to play quite well on this map. It seems to be one of those capture the flag maps that they really do have lockdown. They know exactly what they're doing, and they tend to move up as a unit. You're going to confuse me here, Gucci. Don't confuse me. It's difficult enough for me in this real world as it is. But yeah, I don't know if we've had a quick flick through all of them, if they're all using ARs, because something that TCM actually do is use 4 ARs sometimes.
Yeah, I have actually seen them do that in the past. I think at the minute there's only Flux using the SMG, which means they are 3 AR in. And like I said earlier on in the game, the way that TCM set up, they have huge slaying potential. All have impeccable accuracy usually with their ARs, get straight on the spawns. And that means that, of course, then they only need that 1 SMG just to be running flags in and out. Because of course the AR players will hold back any players off the spawn. Just bringing up the back button, Hammers as usual. Such a good player is our Hammers, 25 to 14 at the minute. I do feel a little bit sorry on Toby, of course. Having to SMG against a team like TCM, especially on this map, is not going to be easy at any moment, but he's currently going 8 to 23. Like I say, the huge slaying potential from TCM. I'm trying not to rim them too much for you guys in the stream chat, but I think it speaks for itself. I mean, you've seen how it is in this game, so just try and imagine having to SMG against that. It's not going to go down too well. But with only 14 seconds left on that clock now, it's looking like that is going to be it. Might just be time for a quick consolation flag cap by Dominance as TCM momentarily went 4 down. I think that could be captured if they run directly through the middle, if it's an SMG with extreme conditioning, but it hasn't been captured, so no, I was speaking out of my rear by the sound of things. So no, 4-0 total there for TCM. Which does mean that they have gone 2-1 into the lead on total maps in this best of 5 series here. The Soundblaster PRO AM tournament here on the WGL. Remember, if you are watching this on the YouTube page, you can go and click the link to go to the Soundblaster website. You can get yourself a headset like myself and Rels or Melmoth, whoever is actually on the camera at the minute. I don't even think I'm on the camera. See, I'm doing all of this and I'm not even getting the airtime. See, I'll just mind radio. That's what it is.
You just talk, Gooch, and I'll just like move my mouth in a convincing way, and that'll just completely fool everyone.
I've got the perfect face for radio. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, don't say that. Yeah, a few more comments in the chat. I've got to just keep explaining this because people keep joining and leaving and joining and leaving. I actually can't connect to Xbox Live at all. My wireless is completely gone. So Gucci and Melmoth are actually commentating over this, but I just thought I'd hang around. So please don't be like,
what's this? Gucci and Melmoth are commentating. I haven't heard Melmoth say a word since...
The thing is with Melmoth,
It's quality.
He's a man of few words, and you know, when he does say something, he goes big. It's quality, not quantity, and it's just like Gucci will be commentating for a while, and everyone will be like, oh, okay, I guess it's right. But then Melmoth will just say something, and people will just be struck in awe, and they'll just be like, "Dear Lord, what have I just heard?" That is the way I see it.
That's it. When I touch you in the back, you put it on your CV.
There's the what? What's going on?
What about a CV?
Nothing. I believe we are about to get the next game underway.
I think the important thing here is competitive Jode, spelled incorrectly, thinks that Melmoth is sexy. So, I
love the fact that you just pointed out that he'd spelled his name wrong.
Well, I'm just, you know... just one of them things. Not hate.
Right, we are going to get the fourth map now. Wow, I couldn't count that. It will be the third map that I've commentated, the fourth map overall. We're going to get on board with the attacking side, which is TCM first of all. TCM Jake is who I am on board with, and it's looking like two snipers are going to advance down this right hand side first of all, along with Jake with his SMG. And Flux as well, the bomb carrier. The bomb carrier is actually the furthest player up, has been a smoke through there as well, which does lead me to believe that a thermal will be being used from his teammates. Although Hammers is pushed straight through. He's got a sniper class on. You just saw... What? Hammers, wow. Pushed straight through, used the Magnum, picked up an ACR, got a kill, but Toby answering straight back with a two-piece. This bomb is going to go down now. Jake providing the support is just late on the bomb. I think there will be... Flux and Jake both having to do the securing work of this. 35 seconds left on that clock. Jake's just literally lying on the bomb now. Such a smart place to be because, to be honest, nobody ever predicts that, although he has actually been stunned. Another stun has flown in. Somebody will think that he's probably in the corner next to the bomb. Probably wouldn't expect him to be literally on the bomb. Who does exchange bullets with Toby there. A grenade flew at him. The Mac has taken down Flux, which means it's going to be down to Jake, but the Mac answering with a two-piece. So Toby and Mac both with two pieces in that game. Hammers, unfortunately, not able to do much work there. Does take out 2 kills. The bomb went down from Flux, but unable to secure the bomb plant. So the defending team was actually victorious, which is the first time we have seen this in 8 rounds of Search and Destroy that have been played. That was the first time that we have seen the defending side win. Going to get back on board with the attacking side though, getting on board with dominance. I'm going to watch Wonder as I think he'll probably steam up this left hand side. Yes he is, he's gone straight into the top ladder building, pushing straight across this corridor and waiting for any of the TCM players to be there, which they aren't, but Flux has been taken down by Black over on the other side of the map. So that would lead the TCM team to believe that they are pushing down that right hand side. However, now they aren't, of course. Toby crawling onto that bomb. Jake has taken down Black, which does mean that they have actually flanked around the spawn. Looking like this bomb is going to go down, and Wonder is straight into that Gataga spot. Now choosing to watch behind him. The bomb has gone down from Toby. Hammers, Rich and Jake left alive. Toby and Wonder to defend the bomb. Wonder is in this top carpet building. Does see a player coming on him. Toby's taken out one as well. Now we're going to get on board with the final player alive, which is Hammers. He's got Toby and Wonder to take down. Pushing into this top ladder building now. Knows that that is exactly where Wonder was. Wonder has scarpered and Hammers, I think, to be honest, slightly given up now. Yes, he has. He's just tried to no-scope the library books. Oh, and it turns out there was actually a player in there. Took him a little bit by surprise there, but he's going to go for the quick scope, doesn't get it, going to run towards the bomb, flank around, maybe pick up a last minute kill, but he is going to die to that bomb himself. No, he isn't. Oh, so hard to commentate when people just run riot on the screen. I feel, to be honest, when I'm solo commentating, I feel like I have to commentate for the blind because we can't have a simple discussion about what's going on. So
you know, I know how you feel, Gooch. It is extremely difficult to do.
I'm mesmerised by Rel's face. What the viewers at home can't see is Rel is staring into the webcam like a porn star from the 70s. It's mesmerising.
Have I just been? Oh my god! I keep forgetting I'm on web. Have you just seen me eating all them blueberries?
Mate, it was seductive.
I've literally just been like,
my
I've just been like licking some strawberries with my tongue and then staring at them and
on
stuff.
the wrong side, I do apologise.
That's a little bit awkward.
You're on board with Jake, who I am also on board with. What?
And Wonder gets a quick two-piece. Do you know what other Wonders I like? Wonder Woman. She was nice.
I read. Just saying.
I love this. I love the way you say. Do you know what other wonders I like? Do you have a thing for wonder? Is this something we should know about, Melmoth?
I like everything that's wonderful.
Oh, tactically avoided the awkward situation there.
If you were a porn star, Rel, what would your name be?
Big Rel.
Big Rel. I'd just be Big Rel, and my motto would be, I go in dead hard, dead fast.
Mark and Jake exchanging kills.
And Melmoth now trying to bring things back into the serious action, trying to get on board with the commentary. Mac has seen 2 on his screen, has stuck the door next to him. That could have been brutal for Mac. Hammer's taken down Black, Mac taken down Flux, kills being exchanged, has been stunned once again. They know exactly where he is. I have got my hand in my trousers, realising I'm on webcam, do need to retract that.
Hammer's taking down Mac as Wonder goes for the plant, all alone.
It's a crucial mistake that easily happens, Gooch. I've been there.
Do you know who else was a wonder? Andre the Giant. Wonder of the world, apparently.
Apparently so.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think he was. I think it was all for TV. But
I think you might be right there. I'm pretty sure he was no more than a 6 foot something man. But he was no match.
I think Wonder's about 6 foot, isn't he?
It's a big lad.
he is sitting pretty deep here on the defence.
He's got to defend that bomb. He's going towards the bomb. Has been knifed by Jake, and oh my god, they're going to get the defuse. TCM are going to go 3-1 into the lead. Just saying. No, Wonder, I think, is about 4 inches shorter than me.
But the one thing about Wonder, if anyone's attended LAN, is you will notice he sits about 10 foot away from the screen. He kind of blends in with the audience that might congregate around them, and you just think it's 3 versus 4. So
yeah,
it's quite funny.
If he's got a good crowd around his station, he actually will have to move the crowd so that he can actually sit down. I've just gone through all of TCM are sniping. I've just flicked through all the players and all of TCM are sniping. Interesting method. Not seen it before. Will we ever... Oh. Well, there's just no point me commentating this. Mel, have you seen where they are?
I have indeed, yeah.
I've just caught up now on the stream. I've just seen them. I've just hit the 2-minute 10 mark for me, and yeah, they've kind of just. I don't know if they're taking this seriously or not.
Well, they know that they're already through. Is that correct? TCM are already through, right?
Correct, yeah.
Yeah. So I suppose they're just having a relaxing time of things.
Oh, Hammer's just got a kill on my screen. You know what, you are right, but I think they should still be trying. Obviously, they're not just running in and dying. They are trying with the snipers, but they wouldn't be playing like this if the backs are up against the wall, and it kind of does make it unfair to the other team that could, potentially be advancing through this. But from TCM's perspective, they have nothing to lose, so fair play to them. If this is how they want to play it, then this is how they can play it.
Bringing the fun into gaming. Clearly, Hammer's going for the wallbang there. He is actually left alive with Flux against 3 of the Dominance players. Is it if Dominance win, they will go through as well? So Dominance will still
win. Dominance have to win 2 more maps to go through.
So Dominance will be sweating their living dangly bits off, basically, because of course, if whoever goes through the group stages. Oh my god, Hammers takes down Mac there, has retrieved the bomb as well. 34 seconds left on that clock, now left 1 versus 2, could actually be going for the clutch now. But if Dominance win and advance through the group stages, basically everybody that gets out of the group stages is guaranteed prize.
Exactly, so there is prizes on the line. I do think teams do need to show some respect to other teams. Obviously there's nothing we can do at this stage if teams want to try or not try. Each their own. It happened last night as well. You would think though teams should
I know, yeah. I mean,
respect
everyone
to
trying to
each
get
other.
to collapse.
So yeah, let's see what happens here. Dominance now need 1 out of 2 rounds basically to take us through a tiebreaker. Hammer's taking down Mac.
Black, huge two-piece taking down Hammers.
And there it is.
There it is, they have won. So we are going to see the final map, Capture the Flag Dome, being played. I don't know if perhaps TCM just weren't bothered about the S&D. Hammers, although they were effectively not exactly playing the stereotypical way, still got 9 kills. If only you saw what I could see, you'll understand why I want you so desperately.
Raoul, give us a scared face.
Am I back on camera?
Wait. Would you trust that? Would you trust that person with your son?
I wouldn't trust Rel with any like underage person.
I don't like where this is going. I'm not sure this is a good approach to the to the stream.
Will the creative bosses be watching this version of the stream?
In all honesty, this isn't really an official game night. It was a game ran over. It's been a few problems here and there with Rel, etc. The next big official night will be the final. So.
Rel ruins
okay,
esports.
so basically we
I'm
can
always causing problems.
Yeah, you are. Right, anyway, top team, let's go. Let's see who we are on board with. I've defaulted to the Mac, but I think, to be honest, the way that he plays, first of all, will be a bit defensive. So I was going to go on board with Wonder, who got took out. And then I flicked to Mac, he got took out. Then I flicked to Toby, he got took out. And now Black, and he's been taken out as well. Jake taking down Wonder off the spawn. This is not looking good for dominance, as TCM are now going for it on the Capture the Flag. Rich, huge two-piece there, using that SMG. Jake taking down Toby. First flag captured in 30 seconds. And I don't want to say... In fact, I don't want to say anything. But how good are TCM, to be honest? That's all I'm going to say.
Is there any particular player that's been standing out for you in their lineup so far in this
Hammers, every time, Alex Sargil. Hammers is absolutely amazing. He's one of the nicest lads I've ever met at LAN as well, and he's a top quality player.
So I think Gucci likes Rich the most then.
And also Hammer's hair is fantastic.
Finneck.
Another wonder
some passionate
that I like.
look.
The Wonder Years. It's a great TV show.
I don't think... Were any of us even born then? You old git.
Brilliant.
Gucci
And
just going in.
Dominance have now tied this up one apiece after what looked like an early hard press and rush from TCM.
I'm surprised at how that went, actually.
Louis Armstrong, Wonderful Life. I'll keep these coming all night.
What was this? What does this have to do with Wonder? Willie Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, Wonderful World.
What on earth?
Wasn't he a Tour de France winner?
That's
I don't even
Lance
know what's going on
Armstrong.
anymore.
Oh, that's
I'm
Lance
just gonna-
Armstrong.
He was
I'm just going to
wonderful in a
continue
fight.
to bet more money. Right, time to bet some money.
There's now 2-1 TCM, as we should probably focus a bit more now. And Wonder
Okay,
has-
now the flag is in the hands of each team. So this is a little bit of a stalemate, which of course will bode better for TCM. They are currently in the lead at 2 flag captures to 1, and effectively on the weaker side of the 2 as well. Black trying to provide some support, but Jake has slipped past him, has taken down Wonder, and got the flag returned 3-1 to TCM now. This is looking very, very convincing from TCM. 2 minutes left on the bad side, and they are in the lead with 2 clear flag caps and breathing space between the 2 of them. I've got like a blocked here.
A What?
Can't
That was
hear
just
out my left ear.
Oh, poor Gooch. Poor Gucci. It'll be alright, don't worry about it.
Actually, I'm poor Gooch at the minute. I've got like no money to my name. The Mac has just taken down Rich, and it's looking like TCM are set to pull another flag. Yet Flux has pulled that flag away. Wonder taking down Jake, who was pushing onto the spawns. Hammer's taken down Wonder. Black's taken down Hammers. Stuns have flown over. The flag carrier will have been stunned by that, but Rich has taken down Black. No grenades landed, and the flag is being pulled away. Can Mac provide the relevant support to take him down? Took down Jake. That flag has been dropped though. Mac just waiting for anybody to push in. The flag being pulled away once again by Wonder, so we are seeing a stalemate now at 3-1. Mac's just going to sit and hide in the flag, allowing players just to run past him. That was Jake. Sneakily goes for the return. Smart play from Mac there. Does mean that the flag was returned, however, Wonder also dropped the flag once again. Hammers takes down Black. Flag being pulled again from TCM here. Wonder taking down Jake. Rich taking down Wonder. Kills being exchanged now. Looking good for TCM, and another flag cap. Are they going to go 4-1 into the lead on the bad side? It is looking likely. Stuns flown over. No, a flag capture has been made. 4-1 to TCM, and they are just running riot here against Dominance. I feel like I want to get a chant going. TCM. TCM.
Do you know what? That'd actually be so good, LAN or something, because the only chance that we've seen so far at LANs is, of course, Vapes. Everyone got behind. Even when Vapes wasn't even playing, it was Fnatic against Flame Retardant at ECL3, and people were just chanting Vapes. So it is actually really good to see those sort of things. And I do believe there was something, a bit of a chant at EGL4 for one of the teams, but we've not had a proper one. And TCM kind of works quite well, so I'll go for that.
Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll have to get Swizz on it next time round. Of course, Swizz, the team manager for this TCM lineup, not really entirely. He's basically just their goodwill guy. Going to go on board with TCM now, and the first player I flick to, Jake, got himself a sniper out, takes down Mac up the top ladder building. Don't know if whether that's going to be just a straight off the spawn thing to try and get that long range shot, but we will see how good he is now, as he is using that sniper. Oh, no, has been taken down. 4 down for TCM momentarily. Flux off the spawn and going for the kills as they are pushing in. I've just took off my headset and I've realised I'm talking quite loud. I do apologise about that. Flux getting the better of Wonder there. Hammers. Oh, I thought Flux was going to have that then. Rich shuts down Black, taking away the 3-piece from Flux. Flux goes for it anyway, takes down Mac. Rich taken down Wonder. Rich has been taken down by Toby, looking like another flag capture. Yes, there it is, 5-1 to TCM. I think, to be honest, this is all over, folks, and it is going to be a TCM victory. It would be very impressive for Dominance to capture 4 flags now without TCM being able to answer back, but we will see as the game unfolds. 3 minutes 45 left on that clock. It's not impossible. Of course, this is the smallest map on the game, so of course the quickest flag route times can be made.
Yeah, so I mean, on the whole, TCM is also another really good capture the flag map. I feel like I say that for most of them, to be honest, but I think it's been narrowed down so much, the map set, that we've all adjusted to it and we're all used to and familiar with these maps. And as much criticism as Modern Warfare 3 does get, I don't think they're that bad. Of course, there are some significant problems with the actual maps, and you know, they have finally managed to approve these LAN settings that we can now utilise for future events. But all things considered, this is a really good map. There's a lot of action. The one drawback of it is the stun grenades off spawn that can often, you know, stop a flag run when 4 goes down. And I personally just think TCM have outplayed Apex Dominance here. You know what? Apex Dominance did show a promise in that first round that we saw on Capture the Flag Lockdown, doing really, really well. But TCM have been the better team.
Yeah, undoubtedly, to be honest, from what I've seen. Of course, the second search and destroy on C-Town, they obviously just wanted to get it over with and go back to where they feel they belong, which is capture the flag. They are so good at capture the flag.
Okay, so I'm not quite sure where we're up to in this game, obviously, because
Yeah, I'm
say
sorry, I got
it's-
distracted.
it's
I was
pretty
reading
much
some.
set
Right.
dominance is-
but yeah, it's strange because the weird thing is, which I don't quite understand, is I'm varying in how far behind. Like sometimes I'm 20 seconds behind you, sometimes I'm like a minute behind you on the stream. In any case, it's impossible to commentate the gameplay, so I'm just kind of sat.
How can it possibly change?
I don't know. That's what I mean. It's complete. I don't understand it. It's really weird. I don't know if I've been refreshing it or if I've been pausing it or done something, but you know, I'm like, I tried to plug a USB cable into a HDMI slot for about half an hour. I'm not the I'm not the greatest person ever.
You are the greatest person ever, Ralph.
Well, yeah, I know. As soon as I said that, I kind of thought, well, hold on a minute. I am the greatest person ever. It's a bit of a stupid thing to say. So I do take that back. I am the best person in the world. On my screen, I don't know how long ago that was for you guys, but Mac and Hammers just had this one-on-one gun battle just spinning around next to each other, which amused me somewhat.
Oh, it looks like TCM are about to win with another flag capture. The flag is being pulled up. Jake is on the spawns, he's taken down Toby, going for another player as well. His accuracy is awful, Jake. Come on, pick it up, man. Takes down Black, but Wonder has taken down Jake in the middle map, and another flag capture has been made. Looking like Dominance are trying to save face a little bit here and get as many flag captures in the dying seconds of the game that they can. But Jake has shut down Mac, and Jake going for another flag. Ah, can he jump him? No, Wonder gets the better of Jake. Now Hammers takes down Wonder. Kill's been exchanged, and by my mathematics that is 6-2 to TCM now.
And that is it all over. So it looks like we do have Collapse, Apex Tech, TCM and Prophecy as the final 4 teams.
Why?
Oh, sorry, no.
MYP can still be Collapse.
My MIP Collapse, Collapse are definitely there, but it can still be my MIP or Prophecy.
Yes, exactly, Mel. Don't get ahead of your horses.
Sorry, I forgot about the mathematics. But right, guys, thank you for watching tonight. It's obviously been a bit of a...
It's been a mixed match night.
Yeah, we've had a lot of technical issues. The football's put us off. We will be back for the finals a week on Sunday, and it will be a huge show, so make sure you don't miss out.
For God's sake, why does Syntax just keep posting pictures of Gape to me? It's like the weirdest thing. I just keep